Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, this is your first time joining us on my channel, then welcome. Happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy this video. So I decided to create this sort of out of this world, alien, futuristic kind of build. So for those of you that do know, or don't know, I should say, I look at a lot of fantasy art on Pinterest and a lot of concept art and things like that. That's usually what I would search for in my search bar when I'm on Pinterest, looking for ideas and inspiration. I usually search for, castle concept art or fantasy castle art and things like that, or whatever the topic may be. So I've been really wanting to do this like all white big sort of a build, and this obviously I haven't completely achieved that because I did use a lot of color in this build, but that was my initial idea. Was I really wanted to make this sort of futuristic looking white castle and make it very striking and very fantasy looking. And when I started building this, I saw I started with this pool shape, and I thought it was a really cool shape, and I wanted it to be like this big entrance and create this illusion of maybe this little city or this little building that I made is in the water somewhere, and you had to take a boat to get to it, and it had this big grand entrance. And that was really my starting point for the build. And then I've never actually done like a floating castle or anything like that. I have saved plenty on my Pinterest page because I think they look so cool, and I definitely would like to do one day. The challenge for me when it's a floating castle is that you could, because we're limited on only using 4 floors, when you make something floating, basically you would make a room and then make another room on top of it and then delete the first room on the first floor. And then what you're left with is a piece on the second floor, and you can move that up and down like you would a foundation height. You could do the same thing with this second floor piece, and you could put it to any height you want. So then you could build on top of that, and you could make something look like it's floating, which is exactly what I did here. But like I said, the challenge with that and the kind of builds that I like to do is that then I'm starting with 3 floors and not 4 floors. So it's a little bit frustrating to only have the limitation sometimes of the 4 floors. I understand why they do it and everything, but I wish that we could do more. So anyways, I really didn't have a whole lot in the direction of the shape that I was going to go in. So I just sort of went with it. I thought it would be cool to have these just tall looking towers. And the reason why I really wanted to do this futuristic build, believe it or not, is a couple of weeks ago we got an update in the game that gave us a lot of new debug items in the menu for all the packs. All the packs got new debug items. I'm pretty sure it was all of them. And I was, searching through them because I wanted to see all the new items, and I was taking my time and sorting by pack, and I found some stuff in the Get to Work pack. And there's a lot of, alien stuff and whatnot in that pack, and in Strangerville as well. And I found these debug items, and it's actually what I put on top of this building. I sized it up. It's like an alien capsule or something like that. And when I had originally saw it, I was like, wow, like I want to use this. I want to use it as a top for a tower or something like that in a build. And I thought, I could do something really cool. So that's really where the inspiration for this stemmed from. And so the swatches for a lot of that stuff from those packs is white with this lime green, especially from the Get to Work stuff. The Strangerville stuff, I don't think we have a lime green, but anyways, so I thought that would be my color scheme. And then I had this big piece of, lawn basically, because I didn't know what I wanted to do as far as the landscaping and all of that went, but I did decide to do this on a 64 by 64 lot, of course. So I was trying to think what I could do that would be fun with the property in the front. And since I had literally the whole lot because the building was on the second floor, I had to think of something to do. So that's where I came up with using all the different green crystals, and I used different shades of the green crystals that I could find. I'm pretty sure that I got them all. I got like 3 different varieties of them, and I just thought that they looked really cool together, and I wanted to put more colors just to give a little more dimension to the build. And so on the inside, I kept it really simple. And I did use a lot of stuff from Journey 2x2 as well. I'll say it again. I keep saying it all the time, but I really love that pack so much. As far as the gameplay goes, I can't recommend the gameplay to you because I've never played it. So I don't know. But the build items I really enjoy, especially for the kinds of builds that I do. So like I said, on the interior, I just had this sort of idea of maybe this is like a researcher's home or something like that. So I wanted to keep it really clean lines, and maybe this is like somebody that lives alone, or maybe it's 2 people. I did put 2 of the sleeping capsules upstairs in case you did want to use it for 2 Sims, and there was also space for it. So that's why I ended up doing 2, but for the rest of the house, like I said, I kept it really simple. I put like a little sort of lab upstairs, and I just kept everything really neutral with all the white and with the touches of the lime green. And yeah, then I just had a lot of fun with the landscaping. I used some stuff from Strangerville Debug, which I love using that stuff anyways. I can't remember, actually, maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's from Get to Work Debug. I don't know. It could be a mixture of both. But the landscaping that I used, there's these blue mushrooms and all these like blue looking alien-like kind of things. And I just had a lot of fun just decorating with that and making it really sort of look like it's out of this world. Like this is a researcher's lab maybe, or a researcher's home on a distant planet. And so I kind of create these stories in my head as I'm building because it really helps me with my creative process. So that's why I do that. But other than that, today is Tuesday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. I finished my video last night, and I haven't had internet for 2 days. And I was thinking about it last night if I should tell you guys this little quick funny story. Well, it's not really that quick, but Sunday morning, we woke up, and my boyfriend worked 6 days this past week, so we really didn't have any time together. During the week, it's just busy, and we're both tired at the end of the day. So we were all excited to spend Sunday morning together, and my son was still asleep, so we were all excited to watch a movie or something together. So my boyfriend said, I'm going to put on the TV. He goes to put it on, and the internet is out. We use a Fire Stick. We have like all the different channels that you can have with an Amazon Fire Stick, and we don't use regular, oops, sorry, I just hit something because I'm talking with my hands. But we don't use, regular cable or anything because it's just cheaper to have the Fire Stick, and we get to pick what we want to watch. So I really enjoy it. I don't miss having cable at all, but the internet, when it goes out, we have to just reset it. Usually it's not a common occurrence, but my boyfriend went to go reset it, and it's in the corner of we have a studio. So we have, like this big living area with the living room / bedroom in it. And our dresser is right up against where the, Wi-Fi is. So I made the mistake of texting my mom, who owns the house. We rent the apartment downstairs from her. So I texted my mom and said, is your TV working? And that was a huge mistake because it was really early in the morning. We just wanted to relax. And my mom would not stop texting me, nonstop texting me, trying to tell me how to fix it and all that. And she has no idea what she's talking about. She is not technologically advanced in any way, shape, or form. I've tried many, many times to teach her. I love her, but she cannot use technology. So she kept texting me and telling me all these suggestions on how to fix this. And now my son has woken up. He gets very cranky if he doesn't get to watch his show that he likes to watch. And, me and my boyfriend had to move the dresser so that we could get a better look at the router. And so it was a very chaotic morning, and my phone was going off nonstop. And, we just decided, okay, let's just take a drive. And so we got out of the house after I called Cablevision or Optimum, whatever they are, because my mom said she didn't feel like doing it because she was mad at me. So we left the house and we went for a drive, and my mom called me and she's all flustered and angry. And I had spoken to Optimum earlier in the day, and I told her I spoke to Optimum and that they said that somebody would be out to fix it. So she called me while we were out, finally having a relaxing time, and she starts yelling at me about how on her TV it says Office Jet, and she wants to connect the Wi-Fi to Office Jet. And I'm telling her, Mom, that's my printer. We have a wireless printer. It's HP Office Jet. And she's insisting to me, that is what you told the guy. That's what you told the guy. You told me that today, Office Jet. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what is she talking about? And I didn't want to start an argument with her. So I was trying to be really nice. And I said, I don't know why you think I would tell that cable guy about my printer, Office Jet. So I thought about it some more, and I said, are you talking about Optimum? And she said, yes, same thing. So I said, it's not the same thing. One is a printer, and one is for the internet. So it was just, I had to laugh, and I had to share that with you guys because she just doesn't get it at all. And that was my day on Sunday. So we finally got the Wi-Fi fixed late last night, which was Monday night. Which is fine, and I actually feel really like spoiled and stupid to even like share about it because I didn't have internet. How horrible for me. Like, it's really not that big of a deal, but it was rough when it happened. So that was my past 2 days, and I've had this build pretty much done since Sunday, which I could have worked on it offline, but it was just such a busy day, and then I ended up finishing it up late. Well, not late last night, but yesterday afternoon, and then did the video late last night. So that's why you guys have it today on Tuesday. And also last week I did upload on Tuesday and Friday. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick with that schedule. I have 2 other builds that are already done, but the new update comes out today for the platforms. So the 2 builds that I have done that I still have to share with you guys are actually shell challenges of some of my friends from Instagram. So it wouldn't really be fair for me to use the platform update with those because there's a lot of people that have already submitted their shells for those challenges. So I'm not going to use the new update for those, but they will be up on my channel probably maybe Friday or next week. I'm thinking maybe next week because I really like to give you guys a build with the new update for Friday this week. So I'm going to try to work on something once the update comes out today. And yeah, that's what my plan is. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments of this video. This is already up on the gallery. I put it up last night, I believe. I think I did. I can't remember. It'll be up on the gallery by the time this video is released. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.